where are we now?
Yeah, we are now in Bromo Lane, Sheffield United Sports Stadium.
Welcome to Mamaki Tours, and I'm coming to you live from England today. To be more specific, in Sheffield, that is South Yorkshire. I have a guest with me here, and I would like him to introduce himself to you.
Yeah.
You have to raise your voice.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm Nathaniel, and I'm happy to have a discussion with you
All right.
over your tour around the city of Sheffield. I know you've had the opportunity to drive through Sheffield Wednesday Sports Stadium. You've had the opportunity to watch the match between Sheffield United and Stoke City.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
All right.
You've driven through the Jenkin Hill, where the
cycling
race takes place yearly. You know, Tour de France.
Tour de France.
You know, and having gone through the city and seeing life around the city of Sheffield,
Yeah.
I would like us to have a discussion on my experience here in the city of Sheffield. Just like you expressed your interest in at least giving your audience something different this time.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm happy to join you and share some experiences in England and specifically in Sheffield.
Okay. But then, before you go on,
Yeah.
I would just like to let my audience know that yesterday was my first time watching a football match in this country, and I was really impressed, with the organization and everything that took place in the stadium yesterday. But having said that, can I go on and ask you a question? And that has to do with foreigners living in this country. All right? I would like to know your experience, as a foreigner in this country. What has this country got to offer you as a foreigner in this country? I'm sure many people would like to know your experience in this area as a foreigner.
That's fine. Yes. I've been here for a while now.
Okay.
And I can speak objectively about my experience in this country, and possibly throw light on the opportunities available for foreigners
in this country.
Yeah. Many people come, or many people leave their place, their original countries, to the UK for various reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. It could be political, economic, social, and what have you. In my case, just like you asked, it's a combination of everything.
Okay.
Not political though, but I have enjoyed my stay in this country because I feel the opportunities are there for people to, exploit. When you want to do something for yourself in this country, the opportunities are there. If you want to improve yourself academically, the opportunities are there. We have two great universities in Sheffield, the Sheffield Hallam University,
Okay.
and the University of Sheffield.
Mm.
These are two great universities that people come from different walks of life to attend.
Come and study.
Yeah,
Okay.
to study. Yeah. Having said that, you might not be here as a student, but you might be here as a citizen, and working, earning a living, just like
Yeah.
I'm doing, you know. And I would confidently say I enjoy the life here.
Mm.
It's peaceful, it's calm. We can talk about different subjects like maybe racism or what. You
Usually,
know,
that is what you hear people
yeah, what
say
you hear people
about
say.
foreigners living
But
in
yeah,
Britain.
but for those you know, I don't think you want us to play the race card because
No,
it's
because
not,
we've seen a
it's-
lot of
yeah,
videos concerning that.
yeah,
So
we've
I
seen
would
lot-
like to talk about the
the
benefits.
yeah.
Mm.
The United Kingdom has a lot to offer, just like I've just mentioned.
Yeah.
Education,
Okay.
you know, and that is a priority for many, and then for us parents who
Mm.
want our children to get the best education that they can get from this country.
Okay.
And we know that education wise, this country has produced a lot of intellectuals who have returned to their various countries and to help in different developmental areas. But
But I would
Yeah.
like to know, as a foreigner living here, I'm not talking about maybe
Yeah.
coming to study and go back to your country,
yeah,
but those who are residents here,
yeah,
living
like us.
in
Yeah,
yes,
all right.
I'm
That's
talking
fine.
about integration.
Mhm.
You know,
Integration.
You need,
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
To integrate in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it depends on the individual
Okay.
and then how you objectively see integration, because they say when you go to Rome, do what the Romans
The
do.
Romans do, yeah.
Yeah, with that mentality, I think it will be easier to integrate in the United Kingdom if you do what the Romans do.
Once, okay. So you
Yeah.
abide
By their
by
rules.
the rules.
Yeah, you abide
Play
by
your game well.
play your, yeah, abide by their rules, and you stay out of trouble,
Okay.
and then you must have a reason and objective and focus on why you are here.
Okay.
When you focus on why you are here, like for me, I'm a parent and who has children in school,
Okay.
and I know there's light at the end of the tunnel. I know my children will get the best of education.
Education. Okay.
You know, they've started. I've watched the progress, and I'm happy
Okay.
that children are encouraged to get the best of education. And one unique thing that I have seen in this country, which is a policy, is everyone is entitled
To
it's like
education.
an education. You know,
But is it free?
given equal opportunity
Is it
to
free?
education. Free education, yes, because it is free to
A certain
level.
Okay.
You know,
Can you,
the
can you be
university,
more specific? Okay,
yeah,
play
like to the
BSc level
no, maybe to A levels.
to A levels.
Then
okay.
when you go to the university, you would have to
Pay yourself.
no, you get a student loan,
Okay.
and that student loan allows you to take care of your school needs, your school bills,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you are out of school, you pay back your loan.
Okay.
I do think that is a sense of responsibility
Mm.
that every individual would have to learn to live with,
Okay.
having the responsibility to pay back what you have borrowed.
What you have borrowed from the
you know.
government.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I think it's also a good way to dispel the spirit of entitlement, just thinking that you deserve everything for free.
For
or,
free, yeah.
you know.
You have to
So
work at some point in your
that's
life
it.
to be
So-
responsible.
So at some point, when they get to the university
Mhm.
and they are given the loans, they know that it is a loan.
Mhm.
One, it's a sense of responsibility because you need to work hard
Mhm.
so that you would utilize what has been given you,
To you, okay.
you know,
Mm.
and also be able to become useful to yourself,
Let's say responsible
responsible, and able to
Mhm.
and able to pay back what was given you.
to you.
You know.
Okay.
Is so if you can borrow and pay back, it makes you credit worthy.
Okay.
That is an advantage because you know at the beginning of your life or your adult life, I was given a loan, and the purpose of the loan was to help me finish my education, and I
Mhm.
know that I have to do well, and then I can get
Work
a
and
better
pay back.
a better future, and pay back the loan that was given me,
To you.
and then make a life.
Okay.
So I think in that aspect, there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, having talked about the educational system in this country, the opportunity that comes with it,
Yeah.
what would you say about the housing opportunities
Yeah.
in this country as
Yeah.
a foreigner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think housing or accommodation
Mm.
is a big hurdle that cannot be surmounted.
Okay.
That's why, because there are different ways
Mm-hmm.
that those of us who live here, we either focus on buying a house
Mm-hmm.
or renting a house or applying for council housing.
Okay.
Yes, what I know, and to be objective, is there's no partiality
Yeah.
or discrimination when it comes to public housing. You know, you apply, and it is given by virtue of who comes first.
But is it
First
free?
come-
Is it free?
No.
Or you have to pay certain amount of money at the end of the
Yeah,
month?
it is called public housing or council housing because it's affordable.
Okay. It means it's not zero. You have to pay something
You pay something.
far less than
Yes, yes.
the market price.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
affordable.
Mm.
So we consider the affordability factor
Okay.
because I'm living in my own house
Yeah.
and I have to pay for water, apart from light bill and gas bill and all those things. But those who live in council houses get free water.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
that's the advantage.
Not just that's not just the advantage, but
Mhm.
you get to pay less, you know, because it's affordable housing. You get to pay less, and you could end up owning the house by the
End of
number
the
of years you stay there, and when you are buying the house, the rent you have paid is still calculated
Then
as
that,
part
that is
of,
good.
yeah, which is an advantage for those
Okay.
living in, yeah, hmm yeah, because the years you have paid as rent is not just gone off like that.
Okay.
The years you have
So
paid
it's
for
taken
rent
into
is
consideration
taken into
what
consideration,
you've
yeah,
invested in
in the
that
house,
already.
you know.
Mm.
And so right from day one, if you have the intentions of owning it, you work hard towards owning the house,
Owning it.
you know. So first you start as a responsible tenant,
At a
taking,
low, at a
yeah,
lower cost.
yeah, no, taking care of the house well,
Mhm.
with uh, with the intention of
Yeah.
owning it in future,
Mhm.
you know. So now these are some of the things that when you look at the opportunities available in this country,
Yeah.
unlike other places that I have seen where it is difficult for you to really acquire even rented accommodations,
Yeah.
because of uh, very different reasons, you know.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah,
Is one of the
bureaucracy,
reasons.
you know, and so I will say, and you and I know
Yeah.
that accommodation is a big deal in other places,
Yes.
but I can confidently tell you it's really not a serious hurdle in this country, from
Even
my
even
experience.
even with foreigners.
Even with foreigners,
Okay.
you know. We have students
Mhm.
who just come in and are able to get houses to rent, you know. Others rent student,
But not the council ones.
not the council one,
Okay.
you know. We are talking about you have your money and you want a house to rent,
Yeah.
and you know there are places you have your money, you want a house to rent, and you cannot get because of bureaucracy, just like you mentioned.
Bureaucracy.
So we know that if you are here and you are planning to settle here, like we talked about the three methods: either you look for a house, you rent the house, live in a rented house, or you plan, pay a deposit and buy a house,
Yeah.
or you apply for council housing,
Okay.
which I said, as far as I'm concerned, there's no discrimination, or you know, there's no discrimination. It's like it's first come, first serve.
First,
You know, so
so let's talk about buying. You say you
Yeah.
have to deposit certain amount of money
to buy,
to
yeah.
buy. And
So it's a percentage.
Mhm.
It's a percentage. Now I know for every citizen,
Yeah.
I think the minimum required deposit would be about 5%
Of
of
the
the
total,
total price
of the house.
Yes.
Mm.
With that, you can buy a house
Okay.
because you are applying for a mortgage, and every bank have their conditions. So you meet the requirements of the bank. One, by being credit worthy.
Credit worthy. Yeah.
You know, if you are credit worthy and you apply to different banks, you know, in the best scenario,
Yeah.
you apply through a stockbroker who does everything for you.
Okay.
The stockbroker has the right information. He knows the banks to approach, and then he knows the best rates that will suit you.
Yeah.
You know, because he will go in as a professional, talking based on your budget, you know, and then your preference.
Yeah.
So that's one advantage of using a stockbroker. Just like when we were buying our house, we used a stockbroker,
Who help you?
a professional who got us a good deal from a bank, you know.
Yeah.
So that's for accommodation. There, like I said, I don't think it's a very big hurdle for people to, you
Okay.
know, surmount.
Okay, that being said, before we go on to the next question, if you're watching me for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate that very much. All right, and remember to smash the like button and then share it. All right. So let's go back to the next question. What will you say about the health system in this country, in relation to a foreigner?
Yeah.
Is
you
there
know,
discriminations
no,
and-
they have a health service called
Yeah.
the NHS
Okay, that is
In
National Health Service.
Yeah, in this country.
Okay. Having spoken about housing issues in this country, let's go on to talk about the health system.
Yeah. I
What would you say?
I would say the NHS system is very effective.
Yeah.
You know, and we've all benefited from
From the
it.
system.
Yeah, from the system. Yeah. It's something that I really do recommend. Yeah,
Okay.
The NHS system is good. Yeah.
What about security?
Yeah, security. In that sense, do you mean people feel safe?
People feel safe.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, people. I would say, you know, there's you can say people feeling safe. You know, I would say on a percentage wise, I would say yes, people do feel safe in this country.
Because the reason why I'm asking this
Yeah.
question is that we've seen in the news a couple of instances, incidences,
Yeah.
where some foreigners
Yeah.
were being harassed.
No,
So I don't want to be.
Yeah, on that aspect,
Yeah.
you know, I would say people do feel safe.
Okay.
Yeah, in this country. Yeah, it's safe. You know, for people who want to settle. And,
Okay.
I would say, on percentage wise, as compared to other countries.
Other countries.
Yeah, Britain is
It's one of the safest.
the safest place
Okay.
because you know it only when I came here that I saw policemen walking without guns. You know, I've been to different countries and you see
It's a different story.
yeah, you see policemen walking as if they were armed to go in for war. You know, with their hands on their cocks, and, ready to fire or something. But you know, we have policemen walking in this country without any guns.
Any guns on
So
okay.
I would say it's a safe place to live.
It's a safe place.
Yeah.
Then last question. What advice will you give to those who are planning to relocate to the United Kingdom?
Yeah, that's a good
We
question.
have people planning to relocate here,
Yeah, we
either
do,
for school, work.
yeah, we do know. Yeah, we do know that people are coming, and we know that governments have even signed contracts to bring their
More people.
more people to come and work and all those things. Yeah, I would say be positive minded. Be willing to adopt.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans
What
do.
the Romans do.
So integration or intercultural relationship requires that you learn and then be willing to adopt.
Yeah.
I don't think that you can ever get it wrong if you are willing to learn and willing to adopt.
To adapt.
That's fine. So I would say if you are coming, be positive minded and willing to learn and willing to adopt to their laws, to their system, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yes, yes. But I would warn you, maybe where you are coming from, it is left-hand drive. That you come here, it is right-hand drive.
Yes.
That was one of the main things that confused me. You are born in a country where you drive left, and then you come here, and you drive right.
The other way.
Right-hand drive, and left-hand drive. That's one of the most confusing things. So people want to know what is the historical background of people driving right hand and others driving left hand. Yeah, so that's the secret that we'll talk about when we ever get the chance. Yes.
So on that note, you heard it from the horse's own mouth.
Yeah.
He is a local here. He knows the system, and he has given you what you need to know. If you are planning to come to this country, either for education, for work, or whatever reason, you've heard it. So you have to make your own adjustment. When you come here, follow the laws, follow the rules, do, as he said, what the Romans do when you visit Rome.
Yeah.
Should I say Rome?
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, but that is the reality.
Yeah.
And please, before you go, remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be coming your way with more of these kind of contents. All right. So on this note, I'm signing off from here. Please drive safe. See you.